It started out as a hobby for you going to school, but you've since turned this passion into a sport where you have signed up young people across the country. Bring us up to speed.
Ever since a friend of mine taught me how to skate, I've been striving to keep up with the skill and also practice with the same skill within my community. So every time after practicing or during practicing, there's always this attraction of the sport to bring people to join. So apart from that also, I've seen people wanting to be recruited in the skating business. And with that, I can say it has brought a lot of people, not only within Lusaka where I stay, but also people out of Lusaka in different other provinces. People who roller skate, that they get in touch with me. I do help them with some videos, just to use them as a reference point for them to learn more about roller skating, and also link ups when they come within the capital city of Zambia in Lusaka. We have an opportunity to skate together.
What does it take to be a terrific roller skater?
As for me, I can say I've been skating for more than 19 years. So it's not something that it's gradual, or everyone who would hear my opinion would say it's difficult because they'll say I've been skating for a long time. But it is not that difficult. It is actually easy. It's not scary because people think of the falling part as the first element when they say roller skating, even skateboarding. So with that phobia, they tend to shy away and say, I don't want to learn anything that will hit me. We all know during any learning lesson, doesn't matter what sport it is, there are always challenges and there are always failures. You fall, you will have challenges and problems at some point, which I'm not saying that you actually cease to do the sport if you have all those fallings. They're just minor. Then afterwards, you eventually improve and progress. So on my part, until now, I would say I do fall when I'm trying something way more extreme, but knowing that if I do not try that, I won't become a better roller skater. Same with my students, whom I teach in Zambia. They are good skaters, but with more having intrinsic motivation, they have managed to excel even way better than me.
How many people have you trained this far?
Let me approximate. So approximately, I'll say maybe 600 plus, because aside from me doing the club training with people within my community, I also do offer like private lessons. So for the private lessons, there are many. And over the years, which I was also using for the sake of my fundraising at school, by the University of Zambia. As you know, I was never accommodated there. I was roller skating, going and coming back. That was also part of my marketing, that people would see me out skating and therefore they want some lessons. And through that, I would divide my time during my education time with also my lesson time, that people would come for private lessons, and I would use that as a fundraising venture.
So if I hear you correctly, you've already inspired hundreds of young people across Zambia. And these are people who are doing it for fun and at a professional level.
True. I would say, yes, that's true. Because majority of them, they have improved their skills. Even the babies, the ones I teach, they were young when we were starting. But if you see how many years, about 5 years passed, they have been so good that they are even better than some of the big guys who are joining recently, and they've maintained their skills so abruptly.
Is this something where people pay a fee, or it's one of those things where you offer to the community?
With that, I would say it's divided into two sectors or two parts. So for the community part, I do not charge any amount from them. I don't charge them any amount. They actually come to my club and they learn for free. So far, openly, I would say there's a company called Six Light Media that have helped us to purchase some outfits, some protectors, helmets, and also gloves, includes some roller skating shoes, which we normally now use on a daily basis to empower some of the kids, not only in the compound that I stay. There are like different other 6 compounds which I am running and influencing within Lusaka and also out of Lusaka.
Thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you so much for having me.